Hello, welcome to Crash Course Literature. Today we'll be discussing Chapter 18 of Jay Henrik's Thank You for Arguing. This chapter, Henrik discusses bullying. Now we all know that bullies are everywhere, and we're all too familiar with the different types. But what you didn't know is through the art of rhetoric and persuasion, you can actually benefit from bullies. So, how do we deal with a bully? Well, the first example is the Amy Schumer takedown. It is crucial to remember the two most important things in rhetoric: your audience and your goals. Take Amy Schumer for example. During one of her performances, an audience member harassed her on stage, and instead of having security kick him out, she turned the situation into a humorous one. Since the bully wasn't her sole audience, she used him to make the rest of the crowd laugh. Joe Biden faced a similar experience. After being harassed by a bully during a talk, he invited him to speak with him afterwards and talk about what he had to say. Well, by playing the bigger person, you amp up your ethos and you take control of the situation as the persuader. Strategy number 2 is known as the political uncle. This strategy works best for someone that comes with you with an aggressive opinion about something they obviously care a lot about. Heinrich calls this aggressive interest. Feign in the interest of the bully's opinion and act like you really care about what they're talking about, even if you don't. Ask him to define what he's talking about. Explain his opinion. The who, what, where, when, and why. The key terms, the backup evidence, websites, resources, anything, and eventually they probably won't have any of that, and you win. Strategy number 3 is known as love like a philosopher. This one comes straight from Socrates himself. Most of bullying comes from false assumptions about the world. Just like all Republicans are racist, or all Democrats hate guns, things like that. Instead of responding to these assumptions with your own ideas, ask them what theirs are. Ask them what do they mean by racism? What do they mean by taking away guns? What do they mean by what they're saying? At the very least, you'll challenge people's set-in-stone assumptions. And if you practice hard enough, you might even change your own. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.